What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, in my last video I was talking about Electroneum having a massive move and what to expect, guys, and we have just punched up over 2.5 cents, guys. Just amazing times, guys. I want to show you guys what led up to that in the technicals, and I wanted to talk about the Bitcoin price, guys, and just what you can expect within this cycle, guys. We have a lot to go over today. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. And guys, I am going to dive right into the price action. And for those of you looking to join the student program, just for clarification, the 40-hour program has concluded in its entirety. There is now being offered a 25-hour program. And just so you guys are aware, there's going to be 4 parts to these programs. For instance, we completed part 1. We are on part 2. Understand each part will have an increased price rise, guys, and that's just so in essence we can take on more students as we move along. Not only that, but get more high value students, which will increase the value of Zion over time, guys. There's a very specific plan for this student program. Understand getting involved as soon as you can is always going to be the best option to maximize your profit potential. Not only that, but within this super cycle, you obviously want to be in green and yellow logarithmic zones. And guys, if you don't understand that, that's just one more reason why you need to join. Guys, we have a 100% success rate among the course. That means every single student who has been through my program has not lost money. That's something even any teacher will not anticipate, guys. If you want to discover financial freedom, head right over to the website right now and get signed up. Links are below. Alright guys, let's talk about Electroneum first. Definitely an amazing project, and guys, just a lot of hype going on right now. In my last video I was talking about a breakout being very imminent, guys. Remember what I said, when we get a lull right before in volume, we're going to get a big spike. And guys, this was the circle in which I circled the volume coming into the market back here. And guys, I'm talking within a few days we had a massive move. Whenever I put out a call saying, guys, a massive move is coming, when I notice the volume come into the market, guys, this is a really good early warning indication that we're about to get a huge move. And guys, you play those indications into your patterns within patterns, and smaller patterns makes these trades just readily apparent. Some easy money all around. But let's just talk about the last move. So for instance, right prior to the breakout of this pattern here, a nice indication play, and we could have went basically board wide here, guys. I'm just going to use the EMA as an example. The 7 crossing the 20. Okay, nice little burst up right into a pennant. Okay guys, a little bit of confusion, definitely a pennant. Why? Because of the continuation movements. Okay, we've broken all the EMAs. That's a continuation. Okay, so right out of that, guys, nice pump right out of it. A little retracement. Guys, what did I say in my video? That we would retrace to right down to 0.018. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. All right, if you missed my last video, here it is right above. Check it out. Okay, but we literally retraced to exactly the area I said we would. And guys, that's because it acted as previous resistance and support. There's relevance. Okay, zoom out to the 4-hour and daily. Check that out for yourself. Okay guys, easy money all day. Let's just draw those patterns. Okay, now this is pretty dirty, guys, so bear with me here a little bit. Remember, volatile coins in their infancy stages are not always going to avail us the beautiful patterns we're used to, for instance with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even those are in development. Let's be real. Okay, so lots going on here, but then a nice tall ascending tightening wedge here. Okay, actually I think this is tightening, might be broadening. Let me see. No, actually it's just an ascending wedge. Okay, it's just real tight. So as we moved up right here, guys, some brief moments of oversold territory, and guys, this is going to get a movement pretty soon. Remember, ascending wedges do tend to break to the downside. So what I'm actually anticipating right now is a little bit of retracement out of this side of the pattern here, retesting around 0.00225, okay, and then hopefully getting a bounce. And notice that coincides right around the 55 estimated moving average. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm anticipating there, guys, and get your bags ready. That being said, if we break the 55, we will retest the 100. We will retest the 200 if we break the 100, guys. It's just that simple. Okay, now what I want you guys to do bag wise is, if you're looking for shorts, you know, play it right out of the support break. But we could easily run this up higher. Let's zoom out for a second and just look at some of the bigger time frames here. Let's go to the daily. And here's what I'm talking about, guys. So in essence, we have a major resistance up here at 0.027. Okay, so we're not quite at that yet. So we do have a little bit more room to the upside before we get totally rejected here. And I would actually like to see this resistance be retested. Okay, that would mean very healthy price action. Now, guys, we've had some very healthy movements here. And just for the reference, guys, these circles right here and here were my cash outs. I took circles after the bump trend, then I took circles at the break at the bump trend. Okay guys, that's some easy profit. And yes, anyone else who's been running is in a red run. But guys, what did I tell you guys to do in this phase right here? Accumulate. Okay, Let me know in the comments if you accumulated your bags in this position. I remember one guy was like, "Oh, my Electroneum's in a loss, blah blah blah." Buddy, if you held on, I know your Electroneum's in a positive right now. All right, guys, it's that simple. Guys, the point of what I do is to try to really notify you guys at the bottoms and when to maximize your profit. I will tell you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so I did a lot of accumulating here, guys. I'm sitting in serious profit right now. Most of my Electroneum is free at this point, and I've got many millions of it. Okay, guys, the sky is the limit for this coin. I'm not going to miss it. You know, someday we'll hit $1, $2, $3, but there's going to be a lot of weeding out before then, guys. And you got to understand the coin economics for this one are just getting going. We're talking 4 or 5 years. Give it another 5. Relax, patience. Okay, this coin will avail you some amazing profits. And if you really don't understand this yet, I mean, zoom out and look in the back. I mean, I bought right here and here, and I've been riding this ever since, guys. And I'm telling you, you're gonna look back at even these hills as little molehills with nothing. You know, this was nothing, guys. You should be accumulating even at these tops. I can't stress it enough. This coin will be so much higher priced within the next year. And people are like, "Oh, how do you know?" Guys, understand the coin economics. Okay, the development of a coin. There's so many good things, guys. This coin will be worth more soon. Okay, just be patient, hold your bags, make sure you're accumulating properly, guys. And that's exactly what I'm looking at for Electroneum. Watch the retest of the supports, okay, all the way down here at 0.018, but even furthermore, the closer support right around here at 0.00 or 0.022, okay, 25, somewhere in there. Right around here, guys. It'll probably be right around there. But on the 1 hour, it'll actually pop up around 5. Okay, so like right through there. That's kind of what I'm expecting if we break down out of this pattern. Nice little retest of support and then a movement, guys. But then watch for a pattern to form out. For instance, a wedge, maybe a head and shoulders, okay? Maybe another pennant. We get a little bit more bullish favor. We could pump right out of it, guys. Definitely some amazing times. Maybe even a symmetrical, guys. Watch for those resistances to form and supports. Look for as many touches as possible and then make those patterns a reality so you can make that trade happen. All right, guys, let's go over to Bitcoin. Okay, now this one is really nice. I mean, guys, Zion, if you were in class yesterday, I mean, my gosh, we fed this one all day. So I remember my first session started like right around here. And guys, lots of breakout indication plays leading up to it. Let's just zoom in to the 15 minutes so we can really see this. Look at all these excellent chaining opportunities. Now, guys, I did get a little lazy here drawing, but get the idea. Lots of chains, lots of little opportunities to make some good gains. And if you do the measurements out of the chaining, definitely some good target acquisition here. So, for instance, wedge into wedge into wedge into wedge into wedge. And nice chains, okay, nice chains. So, for instance, I actually got in on this one down here. I'm still riding it, to be honest. I'm waiting. For instance, if we break down and retest support, I'll actually look to close this trade and then look for another opening, for instance, maybe a short right out of this breakout. Remember, the ascending channels or wedges do tend to break to the downside. Okay, so as volume will come into the market, for instance, we have a rise in volume, a decrease in volume. So like as the price goes like this, you know, we're going to get the movement like right here. So it's either going to be a bounce or we're going to break down. Okay, I don't think we'll just move sideways. If we do that, that could happen too. We could do something like this and then drop down. Okay. That's entirely possible. But the point is, guys, that you can watch for the indication. So let me just explain. So go to the 1 hour, okay? Right? Notice the stotch is unloaded. For instance, it's oversold right now. We're about to cross back down, okay? The volume just had its dip. So no matter what, we're going like this, okay? That's just a given. Unless big volume comes in, okay? That's what can change that. But right now, the indications are reading down, and we could rotate through a couple others even. I mean, the Bollinger Bands are looking to tighten up. They were just oversold. Okay, that means we will be moving down, retesting the 7. Okay, guys, lots of things leaning right and downish right now. Okay, soon a breakout will come, and that will come either in the middle of the blue zone, or if it's strong enough, these stocks will get overloaded. Okay, then we'll get that volume spike, and notice it'll happen right around the retest of the support. Quite simply, guys. So what I want you guys to do, just in simplicity, is if we break support, look for a nice little short, ride it down to at least the EMAs, for instance, the 200, 55, 100, okay? Any one of those, whichever you hit first. And if we continue to get bullish sentiment, say like this actually does one of these kind of things, and we punch up a retest trend, you know, you can easily ride a nice little long up there off of the support bounce, okay? So in simplicity, again, we break resistance of this, look for a nice little long, but guys, this is really aggressive. So for instance, you can almost just ride it up to oversold territory and then take profits. These are quick little trades here. Remember, we just had a flipping of the EMAs, so now longs are looking a little bit more prevalent. Okay, so play this one very, very quick. You know, like don't linger in this one because we could get an easy retracement back down towards support, and you don't want to be left in a long that ends up in a negative position quickly, guys. That's not what you want. Okay, but that's exactly what I'm looking at in the Bitcoin price. And then let's just zoom out for a moment and let me just elaborate something for you guys. We're going to go to the 4 hour. Now, what I was saying recently is we don't want to walk down. So for instance, we did something like this, and then are we going to walk down again? You know, I think if we can get another good volume spike in here, we could actually retest the high 50s, guys. But the volume has to come into the market, and we must hold these major support areas. Okay, I even had an alert set there for an emergency buy at 43,000, guys. Looking for a dip buy, basically just missed it. That's okay, guys. I don't catch every single one. All right, I try to catch as many as I can. Let me explain something to you. The more time you dedicate to this profession, the more you're going to make trades, the more you're going to lock in profits, the more you're going to catch stuff. Okay, I'm on this, 5-7 hours a day minimal. It's actually been a little less lately. I've been really busy. Lots of new ventures going on. Guys, understand, you must dedicate the time to make this a reality. You can't just be on vacation, sitting on your end game, yes, but early game when you're learning and trying to figure out how to trade and get everything down, you're really grinding away. Think of your new profession. You must dedicate the time necessary to replicate good gains, quite simply, guys. But in simplicity, guys, we can actually get through this resistance up at 53. That would be huge. And in simplicity also, we'd have to break through the trend. So let's see if we can get back up on the lead-in trend line and then start to think about getting a little bit higher, retesting some of these major resistances right up around $53,000. And then we can start to say, hey, we are a little bit out of the woods and we're going to start to see a little bit higher times, guys. But as I said, remember, as long as the price, takes a while to get up to top logarithmic band, the higher the top logarithmic band will be, the higher the peak will be. So like I've been telling all of Zion, everyone following, make sure you're accumulating your bags in these times, because when we do hit top logarithmic band within this super cycle, you will either be bags packed and very happy or wishing you packed your bags better, guys. It's that simple. Don't look back on these moments and say, damn, I wish I did more. That will happen. Okay, guys, it's that simple. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are wild times in cryptocurrency. I can't even express to you guys just how much money is being made in my program. I'm making a lot of money. And what's beautiful is a lot of it is just uncashed out riding gains. And guys, when you're applying leverage and the many forms of strategy that we're using to extrapolate these gains, guys, it's just actually life-changing. I know so many, almost the majority, I'd say about 90% of people that entered the program had no clue they could make money like this. And it's so interesting to watch you guys, crack 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 in your first month or so. I mean, guys, let's be real. This is incredible. Okay. And yes, everybody's different. If you're a very new trader, I'll be really watching over you, making sure you're taking your time and, doing this properly. Remember, you must have a strong, solidified base of understanding before you can even think about leverage. Okay, guys, that comes with time and understanding. Okay. Dare I say even experience, okay? You get a little experience in the belt, that's when leverage starts to become a reality. You got to really master those entrances, okay? So you can really understand the exits. And not only that, but say like you're late on your entry, I mean, that's just less profit for you. That's what practicing is all about. So, your first 5 hours, there's a lot of that. And guys, we've had a lot of inquiries over the last few days. Now, guys, just again for confirmation, the 40-hour program has completed, okay? Many of you, I did offer that same pricing in that program. Yes, it rised a few times. But guys, understand the new program is in effect. Okay, that's a 25-hour program at $7,500 for the 25 hours. Okay, and in essence, those programs must complete even for the new programs to start in 6 months. Okay, so if you guys are looking to start your programs, definitely reach out. It is time to get going. And I'll just be transparent as we move through these logarithmic bands. You will look back on these moments, and if you didn't sign up, I promise you, you will regret this. Okay, guys, it's like that. We are making that much money readily all the time. It's actually quite incredible. I think every single student that lights up their camera on the other side, you can just tell they're making good gain. They're smiling like crazy. And guys, that's the point. Making money should be fun. The hardest part you have to do is reach out and get started, and then after that, forget about it. You guys don't understand, I think, sometimes. If you can't afford $10,000, let's say, to try to discover financial freedom, guys, then it's not for you. It's just not. Understand, even like end game, when we're on part 4 of my program, it could be nearing 20 grand. Okay? Understand the program, the earliest program, the 40-hour program, was a gift for you guys to try to say thank you. You know, I wanted to give you guys as much time as I could. But the reality is to absorb more students, we have to do everything the way we're doing. Okay? So understand, your financial freedom is a total replicant of just how you approach the program. Okay? With a 100% success rate, you really have to ask yourself, you know, can I dedicate the time to make this a reality? Because if you can, you will succeed. Okay? If you can't, like I said, we've had 4 people drop out, and to be honest, they all had, you know, a lot of the same attributes. I would love to see a lot of them come back, you know, but to be honest, that requires time, dedication, support of your family, and, you know, you must have those things, you know, and a good attitude as well, you know, open to learn. Okay? There's not a doubt that every person that comes into my program, I have to reprogram them, so to speak, especially people from trade schools. They've learned the old book learned knowledge, and you know what, guys, it just doesn't work anymore. So learn to absorb the new information and apply it to the evolution of the cryptocurrency market as it develops. You'll find that you will make some amazing gains along the way, guys. And the student program is nearing its halfway mark, so pretty soon we're going to be doing a giveaway. We only need a few more students. And guys, we have had a lot of inquiries over the last week. Definitely, if you're talking with Mitch about signing up, just pull the trigger. Don't look back. It's like that. It's that good, guys. And for those of you looking to become a member or want specific coin requests, you must become a member, okay? Right now, that's a $5 option a month, and you can request 1 coin that I'll do a segment on once a month, guys. Now, that's something I'm only going to do for my first 10 or 20 subscribers in that sense for the membership tab. And after that, that will be bumped up to a tier 2, guys. This is, again, just another way I'm giving back for my early supporters within the membership tab. And then pretty soon we will start 01 and Mega City, guys. Just some amazing things headed our way. But guys, I'll be very transparent. Zion is the top of the line. You want to get into Zion and discover your financial freedom, it's right here, guys. Just reach out and take it. Guys, that's all the time I have for today. Just remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.